Okay, we're very happy to have all of you here, and we're here for a very special occasion. Our Tennessee Music Pathways signage has grown by one again, and we're really happy about that. And so we've got some speakers that are coming up, and they're going to talk about that just a little bit. And they're just going to introduce the next speaker. We'll start out with Mayor Mason, and then Ashley, and then Ashley has some guests that she's going to be introducing. So that's what we'll do. We're in the process of rebranding, and this is our new logo that we have here in Smith County. Tennessee Tech helped us do that, and Phoenix Media. So we're really happy about going through with that, and we're really happy about getting this signed. So without further ado, I'll introduce our county mayor, who's doing a great job, by the way, Jeff Mason.
Checks in the mail, Bill. Thank you. Thank you this morning for everybody attending today. It is an exciting day to get to add another one of these. If we just keep adding them, that'd be great. But today we're here to honor Miss Scruggs, who was very vital in the Scruggs and Flat era and the bluegrass, and glad to call her a part of Smith County, and glad to get to do this morning. And again, thank you all for coming out, and I will turn it over to Miss Ashley.
Thanks, Mayor. Normally I have something like prepared. Our comms team prepares this very large, please say this, please say that. But what I've learned is every situation is so unique. You know, it wasn't very long that we were standing here talking about DeFord Bailey, and his family was here, and his relatives were playing the harmonica, which is what he was known for. And so you never know where you're going next and what marker is coming next. And so I started communicating with Louise's family, Lindsay and Jamie and Jesse, and they're not here. Lindsay's representing the family. We were talking about their jobs and how they work a lot of hours, and I understand that. But one of the things that we were talking about that I think is so very important is when you see visitors coming to Tennessee, they're like, oh, we're so excited to go to Memphis and hear blues, and we're so excited to go to Nashville and hear this genre of music, because 7 genres of music are really home to Tennessee, and we claim those, and we market those, and we support those, and we celebrate those. But really, those people weren't born in those cities and those places. And so one of the things that we wanted to do with this program is we wanted to go and we wanted to do the factual, historical research about the people that make Tennessee great and make music so great in Tennessee. And the one thing that we learned is they come from places like the Grant community. And so when I was researching this, I was talking to Bill, and I was like, Bill, I'm a native of, I shouldn't say native, I've been in the Upper Cumberland for 15 years now. I think after 10 you become native to the area. But I said, Bill, tell me about the Grant community. And he said, well, actually, there's not a whole lot there, right? There's just not a whole lot left. I'm sure when Miss Louise was growing up there, you know, we talked about the church, the Grant Community Church, and Lindsay has a book on that, and I'm sure there was a lot of things there, but time moves and time changes things, right? So the whole purpose of this program was to talk about the Grant community because there's history there, right? But we wanted to put the marker where there's thriving business, because at the end of the day, we want visitors to come to Tennessee, to visit places like Smith County, to come and learn about the historical part of music, but also honor what has been done and the legacy that's been left. And so we're so excited this marker is here. We hope that people will come and learn about DeFord Bailey and Louise Scruggs in Smith County, but also take time to visit and experience things that Smith County has to offer. So we're excited about this. I want to thank everyone. Mayor Mason's great about saying, hey, you can put it in the ground here. If it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for Bill saying, hey, I'll get this part started and tell me about where that he thought the marker should go, our PR team that works and does media alerts, our legal team that works with the family, and we have some outsourced agencies as well that help on this. So it doesn't just happen. I don't create this in my office, and it doesn't happen like that, but we're just really proud that there's another marker, and so these will all be added to the website, and eventually there's more marketing to come on this program, but we're really excited about it. We really just want to connect visitors to the people, places, and events that make Tennessee so special. So I'm so excited that Lindsay's here, because we have things that we say about the family and about the person that we're celebrating or we're honoring, but really it's more impactful when it comes from a family member. And so the one thing I told Lindsay, I said, you know that she had to have her hands full when she had an accounting degree and she was managing 2 mills that was trying to make everything work in the music industry. And we know that those people love life and they're just like, hey, let's go do this event. Let's sing at this show. Let's buy this bus. Let's buy this music. Let's buy this instrument. And you know, she was probably sitting back saying, now wait a minute, guys, there's a financial burden to all this as well, right? So that's the part that I love reading about and learning about. It's been a learning experience for me every time we have a new marker. And so, Lindsay, thank you for being here with us, taking time out. I know you're busy as well, not just your other family members. So if you want to share a little bit, and then we'll unveil the marker.
Thank you very much for having me. I am Lindsay Scruggs. Louise Scruggs was my grandmother. I called her Nana. We all did. I mean, well, my cousins and I did. And our grandfather we called Papa. Yeah, my grandmother was born in Grant, Tennessee. They did not have much growing up. She was an only child. You know, I think they lived on a farm. Similar circumstance, like, you know, we're saying about more rural areas. And my grandfather grew up very poor in Shelby, North Carolina. And you know, it's how people make it to the larger areas or whatever. That's everybody has a different journey. And my grandmother, if she was anything like she was when I got to know her growing up and as I became an adult, she was a hard worker. So I worked for her for a while, helping her with the publishing company. And she would, like, my grandfather would get up at 4 a.m. because he was an early riser. She got up around 10 a.m. and went to work at 11 a.m. and worked until 1 or 2 a.m. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, she got up from her desk, but all day long, it's like you go to her office, there she is. She's sitting there typing, she's sitting there doing whatever. I mean, even in her last days when she was in the hospital, she was working. Like, had her ledgers there, her cell phone, her everything was just like, and it's like, you know, rest. But no, that's not who she was. So I can only imagine what she must have been like as a little girl growing up in Grant. You know, back in the days of AOL, remember, you've got mail. So her email address was certain@aol.com, and it would be like, I don't know, I was in my early 20s, late teens. It'd be like 1 in the morning, and I would see that she was online. I'd be like, Nana, what are you doing up? And she'd be like, what are you doing up, little girl? You know, it's so. I mean, one thing I definitely would like to mention is the fact that my grandmother didn't just work hard, but she paved a path for women in the music industry, especially in the country music industry. She was the first woman talent agent and manager in the country music business. And that is, you know, when we had my father's memorial, I had a woman come up to me that was helping us, and she had tears in her eyes, and she said that, like, you know, when she thought about my grandmother, she said that, you know, Louise inspired her, you know, and paved a path for people like her. And I think that's important, you know, and I feel extremely honored and privileged to have come from a family where, you know, not only was everybody hears about my grandfather, but my grandmother was a pioneer, you know. So I would just like to thank you guys, thank, you know, Smith County and the Music Pathways, Tennessee Music Pathways. And yet again, I'm Lindsay Scruggs, and thank you very much.
All right, if you want to do the honors and pull the cover off.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right. Thank you very much for everybody being here, and we appreciate you coming. Thank you
Let's
for
do
being
it.
here.